Good morning. It is 6:58 a.m. on Friday, January 29th, 2021. Gosh, I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up this for 5 more minutes. I was suddenly worried there because I was thinking, oh my gosh, was there something on the 29th that I was supposed to do that I forgot? And then I realized that um, my parents' birthdays are on June 29th, not January 29th. And I think that was the switch that flipped in my head accidentally. So I'm good. Got got a few months yet. So last night I watched Freaky, which is a movie that came out last year, and it was one of the movies that got released, straight to streaming instead of getting its normal theatrical release. And it is from the same people who did Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You, as part of the Blumhouse produced horror movies. That if you didn't see the Happy Death Day movies, there's a lot of cleverness and humor in there on top of doing, the more standard horror slasher movie tropes. Now, the gimmick in Freaky is that uh, it's basically like, what if we took Freaky Friday and Friday the 13th and mixed them up together? What if one of the victims of the killer swaps bodies with the serial killer? I'm kind of joking around, but I mean, it's like that. That's kind of like, that's the premise of the movie, is that there's this weird ancient dagger, and when this Jason Voorhees like serial killer played by Vince Vaughn tries to kill this girl played by, oh gosh, I don't have her name handy, and I don't remember, but um, uh, they end up actually switching bodies, and so now Millie, our girl, is in Vince Vaughn's body, who is that body is the serial killer. But she has to find, she has to find and re-stab her old body so that they can switch back before midnight, in order to, not be stuck forever. But at the same time, the killer in her body is going around killing people like a wolf in sheep's clothing, essentially. What I will say is that, like, some of the things that you might worry about in a movie like that, body swap movie, it's fine. Like, it's not as bad as it could be in some things. We don't have, endless scenes of, like, the, you know, feeling themselves up and that sort of thing. But, like, they address it. It's certainly part of the story. Um, but sorry, Rocket just chewing on stuff. Um, what I'll say about it is that it's fine. Like, I would actually even say better than the average slasher movie. It's generally well written. I think Vince Vaughn gets middle of the road marks for playing teenage girl, meaning, it's not, it's not bad, but does not approach the high water mark, I think, of Jack Black doing that in the Jumanji movies, which was surprisingly really actually good. Um, and there's some fun lines, and the other characters are not terribly deep, but they're fun enough to watch, and there's some delight in finding a surprisingly okay with this potential boyfriend, um, which is, like, so there's some fun stuff in it. I think the only reason that I might not be, sound more pleased to say that it's better than average is just that the Happy Death Day movies, both one and two, are really good. Like, they're like transcendent. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a revelation, these movies, because they're just so clever and the storytelling so ambitious, and just just like firing on all cylinders. Whereas this one is kind of just okay. Like, it's not bad. If you saw the trailer and you're like, huh, that I'm interested in that, I would say, yes, watch it. If you saw the trailer and said, I'm interested in that only because it's from the people who did Happy Death Day, I'll say, it's not that good. But it's okay. So, I have to go into the office today, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.